Hey guys, today we're going to focus on our why power. Doesn't that sound exciting? You're probably wondering, what in the heck does she mean why power? So let me just kind of go over that a little bit right here at the beginning. So we've all talked about willpower. Everybody knows what that is, right? That's that, determination, perseverance to set your mind to a goal and just follow through. A lot of times when we think of using our willpower, it's because in our minds we don't really want to do that activity, but we're going to push through and we're going to soldier through and we're going to man up anyway, right? So what I want to discuss today is a way to get the same result but with a little bit more enthusiasm and putting just a little different spin on it. So that's when why power comes into play. So when we talk about our goals and our dreams, like we've discussed in our training already, we're talking about our what, okay? So for me, again, I'm going to use myself as an example. For me, my what is to quit my job, right? My what is to be able to adopt a child. And for me, that's the what. So when I'm asking you what your why is, I don't want to hear a what. If the response can be an answer to a what, it's probably not the correct response. So let me go over just a little bit and share with you my why for wanting to quit my job. For me, it's really all about time. So we all know that there are 24 hours in a day. I get the same amount of time as you get. I don't get any more. I'm not privileged. And just like you, 7 hours of those need to be spent horizontal with my eyes closed. So I get the same amount of time, and I spend about 8 hours a day at my work, my full-time job, and that takes away from the time that I have available to help people. So for me, my why is, or my what is, I want to quit my job. And the reason why I want to quit my job is because it's going to free up my time so that I can be a better service to other people. And I can surround myself with positivity and just better my life. I work in a courthouse. It's a very negative place. We're surrounded by criminals. I hear the worst of the worst. And I'm just ready to kind of kick that all out the door and embrace the positive side of what I see with Beachbody. So that's my why for quitting my job. Now my why for adopting a child, seems pretty obvious. I want to be a mom. I want to have that interaction and to see somebody grow in my house, somebody who's influenced by me, just have that family experience and grow our family and grow, help a child. Adopting is something I'm really excited about because that's really what it's all about. Brandon and I realized a couple years ago that we weren't going to be able to have our own child. And at that time we decided that rather than going through fertility treatments and all the stress that comes with that, that we were just going to accept this as God's way of saying that, he wants us to help somebody else. And so we made up our minds about 2 years ago that that's what we wanted to do. And the reason why we haven't done it to this point is back to my first why, because I don't want to adopt a child in order to put value into their lives and help them grow and become an amazing person when I'm going to have to send them off to daycare 8 hours a day. That just doesn't make sense to me. So my why is that I want to be a mom. I want to be that influential person. And in order to do that, I want to be the person that's there all day long, every day with them. So it's really, when we talk about our why and our why power, it's really putting that deep emotional why into action and making it something very real in your life. And a lot of times we don't really focus on that. So what I would like you guys to do today is really challenge yourself to think, okay, all these goals that I have and these dreams that I have, why do I want them? What kind of difference is it going to make in my family? What kind of difference will it make in my life? What's the end result going to mean to me personally? How will I feel about myself when I reach that goal? Like another one of my what's is helping 5 people obtain financial freedom. What is that going to mean to me? How is that going to make me feel? I can tell you right now, I will cry when that day comes. Actually, when the first one happens, I will absolutely, I mean, that is huge to me because I will feel like I really had an impact and I made a difference and I paid it forward and I was a part of something so much bigger than just myself. And I had a dramatic influence on someone else's life for a good, for a really positive reason. And I'm just like, I'm excited for that day. I'm looking forward to that day. So what I want you guys to do today is take a moment, open up your brains, and really think, allow yourself to become, emotional about it. Your why should be something so powerful that it can make you cry. And so I want you to get emotional. I want you to really dig deep and think about this. And then I would like you to make a video where you basically share what your why is. Now, the reason why we have you do this is basically for documentation for yourself. So you can look back, whenever you feel maybe like you're losing a little motivation or the willpower is kind of fading or going away, you can look back and say, okay, this is why. This right here is why I'm doing this. And trust me, it will re-motivate you and it will give you so much energy and passion to get back into it and to really work towards your goals. So again, make the video and I'm excited to see them. And my little guy wants to say hi, so I'm going to let him because he barked and he wanted to say hi to everybody. Say hi, team. This is my one rev guy. He's a sweetie, huh? Okay. All right, you guys. I am so happy to have each one of you on my team, and I love you guys. I know that you are full of potential to do amazing things, and I can't wait to see you tap into that Whypower and just make it happen. Let's do this.